But that notwithstanding, I think it is in order to recognize His Excellency, the former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, who has occasioned this event to happen. Your Excellency, I salute you, as I do salute your wife, Madam Patience. Permit me also to recognize the former President of Sierra Leone, His Excellency, Dr. Ernest Koroma, as I also appreciate the former Vice President of the Gambia and the Chair of the ECOWAS Commission, and of course, the Governor of Bayelsa.
When the game moves, move with it. Yep, it's called a home equity agreement.
Under whose feet we are eating metaphorically. And of course, his wife and the governors from different states of Nigeria, the royal fathers, and as his wives in every occasion, and this is common, whenever men are in presence of the wife, they say, "My good wife," who is present in this assembly. I also want to appreciate a Nigerian friend who, while out of this country, said he must be here, and is here, Dr. Linus Okorie, who flew all the way from the United States of America to be with me here. We are gathered here to talk about democracy. I'm very slow to use that word in the recent past, because who defines democracy? What is it? Is it about the periodic meetings or elections that we hold every so often? Is it equal to governance? Who defines democracy? Many years ago, a great African-American, John Henry Clark, who is a great Pan-Africanist, observing the many African countries that were regaining independence, said that when African countries regained independence, all of them inherited systems of government that were inherited from their former colonizers. And he went on to say, and none of them will ever succeed on the basis of those inherited governance systems. There is a sense in which those words now ring true. We are in a continent that is today divided into 54 countries out of a scheme which was hatched by European powers in 1884 and 1885, when they sat in Berlin to divide the continent of Africa into spheres of influence, into hunting grounds. The British had their hunting ground, the French did.
Well, folks, welcome to this edition of the RiverSide Talk right here on the Twah River TV. Sorry for the quality of my voice. You know, as you know, our weather is changing, so we're gradually getting into cool season. I want to say thank you to all of you that are following and will come across this video. Like I said earlier, our guest tonight is Mr. Kelvin Yomi. Kelvin Yomi is the son of District Number 4, hails from Goblin. He's here tonight, and we will talk about some issues surrounding Nima, Liberia, and District Number 4. But before then, let's take our theme song, and then we will proceed with why we are here tonight. Sit tight and let's move together.
Are you lady record sweet song?
I come to tell mama, ya no see, no way I can meet her. Me can no ga yenga babo. Na one don yam. Na one don yam. Na one don yam. Me can no ga wo mama go kwa. Na one don yam. Wono wa ba no koma ka de gubia. Para kada wa bo ya ka gbe wa. Na one don yam. Para ka ka so wa. Na one don yam. Wala mo se yo. Ekwara mosi tado gwe baba ne. Ekwara mosi akpendo gwe baba mama. Mekane na une don yam. Na une don yam. Na une don yam. Meka yene yaka yega ka gwe baba we ni ba we to no gwe baba. Na ye bebe don ye dole. Hala do da banga kwa tepe mbawo. We kasi kwen wodie kama. Na une don yam. Nika kwa kwen wo ya do ngobe. Na une don yam. Kwa kata kwen si ya ngobe.
Yes, Koika Quincy Abongoba. Well, I want to say thank you and good evening and welcome again here tonight. It's a pleasure to be here on your airway. And I ask that you sit tight as we dive into tonight's discussion. Our guest is trying to settle in. Mr. Kelvin Yomi Sr. is our guest here tonight. He's trying to settle in. Once he's settled, we will continue with our show here tonight. But before then, what is happening in Liberia? LRB, what's going on? You know, Liberia is a very interesting country, and as it stands now, if you have not understood the politics surrounding Liberia, like I always tell people, politics in Liberia is such a way that if you don't have a thick skin, you can't survive. Because the politics in Liberia is very, very, deep and not constructive, but destructive. We will talk about it. But before then, I came across some video on the social media having to be that surrounds University of Liberia. I saw a video from Dr. Lester Tate. I think he's the dean for Business College. And all in all, in my opinion, that university, as it stands now, we need to do better. That is the oldest university in Liberia, oldest public institution in Liberia. All right, here we go. Welcome. Well, folks, like I said, Mr. Kelvin Yomi is our guest here tonight, and we will get to know who is Kelvin, and after that, we'll dive into our discussion here tonight. Mr. Yomi, good evening and welcome to Twah River TV.
A pleasant good evening to you, my brother, CEO, Yeletseva. Thank you for having me tonight.
All right, thank you for your time here tonight. Before we go further, let's get to know who is Kelvin Yomi and where Kelvin hails from.
All right, CEO, how is the signal? Are you getting me correct there?
Yes. You are very clear.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you all so much. I'm very happy to have been invited by your team to appear here tonight to contribute to the development of our district. I'd like to say thank you all so much for initiating such a program that brings sons and daughters of our district together to discuss issues, training issues concerning our district, our county, and our country. I think there's no better way to contribute to the development of our district if we do not have our views shared on such a platform. I'd like to give you a big hand of you and your team, your co-hosts. Thank you all so much for initiating this program. Kelvin Yoni is a citizen of Gable. Gable is located in District number 4, Twah Administrative District in Lima County. Kelvin works at the governance committee as special technical assistant assigned in the general unit. Kelvin is a graduate of the University of Liberia, and Kelvin is a graduate student. Sorry for the disruption. So Kelvin is a graduate student at the Cottington Graduate School. Kelvin has been in politics for some time. Kelvin is fully married to beautiful Mrs. Vera Twah with 3 beautiful kids. So to be frank, Kelvin is a wonderful citizen of District number 4 and I come from Ghana. Thank you.
All right, thank you for that splendid, explanation. And I want to say thank you too for your time here tonight. This platform, District number 4, since our creation in 2011, is kind of like so shameful to say that at this time we don't have a radio station to, pass out information to our people. So thought it wise to start this way while we're still working our way to come up with the full functional radio station in Gable, which we're working on. But I want to say thank you. We all can contribute. Now, everything is now politics. We all can contribute in various ways, and that's why the platform exists for citizens of Twah River. And we are glad to have you here tonight. The only person that's still running away, that Anthony Yelu. I don't care what you do. When I start touching him, and I think he will appear here, but right now, there you go. We'll get him one day. So thank you for your time. Yeah. Let me say thank you. Well, like I told you earlier, you'll be having a conversation surrounding our county member, and then we will end up with our district number 4. Of recent, we've seen so many things happening in our county, so many discussions happening in our county. And as such, as a concerned citizens and son of the county, what is your take? What do you think is the main reason we having this prolonged rigmarole in our county? What really is happening in Nima?
And so, CEO, I'd like to say thank you. I don't know where your opinion is tonight, but however, I will going straight to the county, or you are talking about the rigmarole beginning with this day and coming to the county and the country. So where do you want us to go?
So let's okay. Let's put it this way. Let's start with the rigmarole first in our county, and then we will progress gradually. So let's start with the rigmarole. Let me see the rigmarole between our honorable senator, our VP, and our own man Anthony Yelu, because he's in the news this few days. I saw another post for him this few days. So, honestly, when it comes to Nima, there are so many things in Nima. So let's start with the rigmarole first.
So I first of all want to say Nima is a very big country. So you expect that people will have diverse opinions. There will not be a single basket that everybody will think the same way. So once we have people from different political parties, you will always notice that at a certain point, people will have different views, different opinions. But the biggest thing we can do as a country is to settle our things right back home and let it slide just like that. The ring road in the country today is something that has been all of us attention. Those in Liberia, those in the diaspora, those around in West Africa and across the world. It's a very serious thing. And when you look at the situation today, especially the regional role between the vice president and the senator, the junior senator of our country, Senator Koga, is something that you cannot fathom the logic. I'm saying it's something that you don't fathom the logic because Koga supported the vice president in 2023. Koga was the main man that fought TDP in 2023 in Lima. So it means Koga fought for this government to come into Lima. So Koga again was also supported by the very vice president in the by-election. It's almost like I did something for you yesterday and you decided to pay me back. That's the entire scenario between the Koga and the vice president. What is more difficult for some of us who supported Koga to really understand is the way he handles the situation. Everybody in Lima will not always be in the same position at the same time. It's almost like in our real homes. There will be the first child, the second, the third, and you in the race. Even in a town, a community, there will be parties, there will be town chiefs, and there will be group leaders in the various communities. That is to say that in every society, there must be somebody who is the head. So I can sometimes think that I don't really know why is it that our senator is always coming out with our breast in the public against the vice president. It's his right as a politician to say things, to speak on behalf of his country, which is not something that anybody can take away from him. But at a certain point, when you go too harsh, making a country to be toxic to the rest of the countries across the country is something that we all need to be thinking about. But I think this thing will end one day because our Lima issue is always handled the Lima way. When I say the Lima way, is there's no way that Lima can be divided. Whatever you do, Lima remains a united country. Lima remains a single country for the better of all of us. But I think the two leaders need to sit, the elders need to call them, they need to advise them. Whatever political intention somebody has, we say God yes to you to 2029. If there's a continuous conflict, those who suffer more are those, of course, who voted them. There is no way that Koga will suffer. There is no way that Koga will suffer. There is no way equally that the vice president will suffer, nor his siblings, his children, will not suffer as well. So whatever we see people doing today, among the two of them, I think we all need to come together as a country to see how much we can do to resolve it. But I think from little more understanding and the way I see things, I can think that senator, the senator is also overboard. The senator needs to calm down. The senator needs to know that this country is for all of us. But the biggest person now in government who deals from our country is the vice president. No matter how dissatisfied any of us will be, It's better we resolve these things in-house, not to allow the other countries to start looking at us negatively. So it's just my take on the issue. The one that has to do it regularly in the going on radio, the one that has to do with trusting one another, the one that has to be with other people who suppose who support them taking side and see actively about everything that is happening in our country. I think is not good. But the senator needs to know that the unity of Nima rests in his hands. The unity of Nima also rests in the hands of the president. So that's my take. But
Yeah,
politically, you will know that there will always be different opinions, different issues arising from situation in the country.
yeah, different issue and different opinions, which it is right. You're right on that. Now, go to Franklin. Let me ask you this question: where is the Nima unity still possible? Because I see that there are people call for unity in Nima before 2029 and beyond 2029. Do you see that happening in Nima as we stand?
Are you referring to me?
Yes, I was asking a question. I said, do you see the Nima unity being possible before 2029?
That's a very salient question, a very good question that requires critically thinking and critically responding to. But I can tell you that there is a serious possibility that the unity we talk about in Lima will go to 2029. Not because a set of, let's say, one or two persons dissatisfied, not because one political leader or another dissatisfied will allow all of us to go and create. But I do believe that with what we see in Lima unity is something a must. Typical example, when Honorable Woman Pay had that outbreak, it was something that most of us felt that it was going up here. And we started to think what could be the resolution? What could really solve the issue? And knowing that Nima is always Nima, we do things based on how we see our people meeting worldwide. You see today, there is no loss right now between women pay and the pastor. So I'm sure, I do believe that with the thinking that we have that Nima cannot be divided, Nima is a single country, the unity that is unity in Nima will continue. I believe in our leaders and our elders don't take side and they say the right thing, they move to support opposite sides. If we all come together, Nima can be right before 2029 election. So there's a possibility that you can have everybody united 100%, but I can tell you majority of the percentage that we think about will be united, and they will be focused on preventing the fact that the rest of the people will fail. That I can see outright.
Yep. All right. I will hold it right there and turn to Franklin Miaman. Franklin will ask you two questions, and then we will we'll move to the next segment. Franklin, the floor is yours. Franklin, they are nowhere here. Oh man.
No, it's not never. It is not never we're doing something. Thank you very much, Mr. Kelvin Yomi, honorable our own big brother. You are welcome to Twah River. We hope that you will use your good office to promote this page, to promote the institution, that we will have our own station in Gapley in time to come. We count on you as one of our sponsors, one of our patrons, or someone who will really carry the good news about this station or this online platform and things to come. Okay, you are best suited in Nima community, especially in Twah River, and the people that we are discussing, you by association connected to almost all of them are Honorable Garrison Yelu, the Vice President, and Honorable Senator Samuel Koga, even by extension Honorable Wilmot Pay. So I want to know what is a working relationship among these people. If you think that there is a unity and they might come together, what do you foresee or currently how is the connection? And another one that could be a follower is, do we still have Godfather in Nimba? If yes, what are those criteria considered for one to be considered a Godfather? Thank you.
So let me respond to the follow-up question, the one that you talk about that has to do with punishment. I am one of those that have actually been this issue of calling somebody Godfather. So when we say Godfather, we are talking about the political Godfather, but actually God does not have any father. But politically, we have Godfather in Nima, and that was the late Senator Prince Johnson. What I know, there is no Godfather right now in Nima because the late Senator Johnson did not organize any additional city. Nobody, no record. There is no record available that proves that at certain point or certain place, traditional leaders, and the crown Senator Johnson calling him political Godfather. Nobody can present that. Senator Johnson was not called anywhere in Lima here that people gather, people jubilated and just say to them, we want to crown you as our Godfather. Maybe my memory cannot set me right. If you can show me any era in Lima that Senator Johnson was honored, was named as the political Godfather, then I'm ready to learn from you. So whatever that is happening today, to me, I just here to be somebody being so ambitious, somebody being overly ambitious and wanting everything at the same time. But I can tell you in politics is a give and take situation. And there are ladders in politics. The ladders in politics are the same ladders people you in the group we talk about. Because as a human, you have to be born. You have to learn how to sit. You have to learn how to crawl. You have to learn how to start picking your legs to walk and start to grow up to become somebody. So the ladders in politics comes gradually, step by step, step by step. So for me personally, I think that the issue about godfathership in Lima right now, there are few errors for a single chiefdom, portion of the chiefdom, honoring somebody calling them godfather. I don't think that's because it didn't happen in Johnson's case. If we feel that we have somebody who wants to follow the footprint, the direct footprint of Senator Johnson, that person must be able to follow his example, straight example on what he did to be called Godfather. To be called Godfather, Prince Johnson fought for Nima. He defended Nima. People see him, people saw him at the time as the one who liberated Nima. So besides liberating Nima, he made so many representatives, so many senators in Lima. So it was from that point that Nibaya started to call him Godfather, political Godfather, political Godfather. But what happened in recent days around Lima, I think it was showmanship. It was something that was organized just for somebody to wear crown and feed the entire Lima. Because one thing that I'm not getting is people keep saying Nima has a new government only because few elements from a location for you and they honor you as Godfather, maybe for that location, it doesn't make you a Godfather for Nima. Because the place I see, I can go to my home in Gatley I can pay money and tell people you're really godfather for godly. It doesn't make me godfather for slow. It will not make me godfather for Bill, for Phil, for District 4, or for Nim. That is something that I cannot fathom the logic behind. But however, they are our leaders. They know exactly what they are doing. But I think the godfather issue needs to be laid to rest. Because there is no other part. I don't think the video means godfathership. I sit with him, I talk to him with his fault. I don't think he's somebody who wants godfathership. The one that has to do with the unity, initially, the CEO and myself, maybe at the time you are not here. Unity in Nima should not be something we expect for everybody to be in the same boat. It's not possible. People will have diverse opinions. People will want to be part of different political parties. The only thing that we need to catch up is we need to be very mature in how we handle politics. I need to see the CEO, whether he can put another person, I need to see him as a brother. I need to see him as one of the good citizens of the district. I need to reach out to Franklin, even though Franklin and myself are not in the same political group. If we have this kind of a thinking, there will be no much division in him. There will be no much crying, political tension, where when others are given motorbike, it makes you vex. Where when others are being gone, somebody makes this person vex. So I think we now are citizens like you. The radio station on our platform is established. This is something that is commendable. We need to thank all of you. Because there is no radio station in the city like you said. But this platform is educating our citizens by the day. This platform is bringing people that you don't easily interact with to discuss or to share their views. We will one day manage to use this platform to educate our people so that they get to know that politics is not enmity. Politics has nothing to do with making your brother your enemy. If we see politics in this life, the unity we're talking about will come back to Nima. So thank you for the question.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Yomi, for your honest explanation. Another one could be, do you still support Honorable Garrison Yelu? And if yes or no,
So,
how do you?
so that's why I wanted to ask. I even asked the CEO. I asked the CEO, what am I going to be questioned for? What am I going to discuss? He didn't tell me. So I think I'm hoping to answer your question tonight. I will not stay away from answering questions because I respect all of you. I respect this platform. And I respect District 4. So whatever question you have for me, I'm waiting to answer. So I beg you, come again with the question.
Okay, all right. The question was like this. Do you still support Honorable Garrison Yelu? And if yes or no, how do you grade your regime at the time to the past regime and this current regime? From your time to Honorable Gwonku Kagon and Honorable Ernest Massey, Honorable Ernest Massey.
Franklin,
How
Franklin,
do you?
let me hold you there. Let me hold you there.
Yeah.
Let's stick with whether he still support Mr. Yomi. This question was sent to us. You know, we share it online, so people have questions. So this question was sent to us directly, and that's why you see me, I'm laughing. They were sent to us directly, he saw it, and he decided to ask you. So Franklin, let's stick with whether they support, because we are now in district number 4
Yes, yes. So I'm telling, please, Honorable Yomi will answer, because whether yes or no, he got to still give us light on their region. So that of Honorable Gombuka, because this is not just yes or no question. We got to do some in-depth analysis to know what we are here for. Thank you.
So I don't take any issue with the question. The first question you said, do I still support Honorable Yellow? And support in itself is relative. So when you say, do I support Yellow? I want you to clarify more. Do I support me as a family person? Do I support
Yes,
him?
politically.
Okay, politically, for now, I do not support him. I do not support him politically for now. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, because the question was sent and said, we want to know if Mr. Yomi still support Honorable Yelu politically. If yes, what? So you said no, but then we will start right there, because they said if yes, they didn't say if no. So Mr. Yomi, let me say thank you for your answers here tonight. Like I said, we will be discussing we'll be touching 3 main areas, and we just crossed one, which is Nimba. Now we head to district number 4, which is our own home. You know, you guys been in, your administration was the very first administration ever to lead district number 4. And from 2011 coming over 17, and then Gombu took over, now it is honest. District number 4 as a district, we are very large district to that extent. We're talking about Flore, Biu, Su, Longzian, and Ball. Coming all the way to the demarcation. We are a very large district. How do you see the district currently? I'm talking about developmental wise, as to where we are currently as a district. Your administration started, you all did your part, somebody came on board, and now another person is on board. How do you see the district currently?
So CEO, thank you ever so much. I want to take you back small, because the issue about garrison, support of garrison, is simply very important. Since I took a stand, this is the very first time to appear on radio, whether ordinary radio station or online platform. This is the very first time. So I want you to ask almost all of the questions there before going to this report, because I think there are some issues that I say, unresolved, and people don't understand. And I think once you brought this question, it's better we dig deeper, so that we can just read it once and for all.
All right, so okay then, thank you. Because the question came from the background of, we saw in the senatorial by-election that brought Senator Kuga into office. Honorable Yelu was contested, and then you and other members went and pledged support to Honorable Kuga. And since then, the public wanted to know whether that relationship that existed before is still there, or the relationship is not still there, because as it stands now, we don't see you kind of like very much into the Doda movement. And I know you are one of the backbone of Doda movement, along with this people from Gambler too as well. So there where the question comes from. And I'm glad that you said let's dive deeper into that for the public to understand exactly where we are with things.
And so, CEO and co-hosts, I've come on this platform with deep sincerity and big objectivity. Whatever I tell you tonight is nothing but the truth. I've come as a citizen of the district, and I don't want to attach too much politics into my discussion tonight. I just like to be straight and be objective to the level. Okay, so thank you. 2025 by-election. I heard from a lot of groups, different people from my home in District 4. I mean, the entire District 4. I've heard things from my own colleagues, those of us who share the same political view before, that Kelvin Yomi betray Garrison. Honorable Yelu cannot sit here on this platform to say, I betray him. He cannot. Those who do not know the issue will go on the radio and say, I betray. If he's brave enough to speak and say, I betray him, then I too will believe that he's not trustworthy because he knows that I did not betray him. Betrayal is you and myself plan to do this. You and myself plan to go this way. I accept it. Then later on, I decided to change the direction. That's a betrayal. But whatever decision I took, who made me to take the decision is Yellow. In fact, I'm saying Yellow cannot sit on this platform to say I betray him because he's uneducated. He knows what betrayal really is. I've never betrayed anybody before. I've been in politics since 2005 up to today. I've not betrayed anybody. I've always served my self with integrity. In 2005, 2025, when the election started coming up, none of us felt that we were not going to contest. So we passed through a whole lot that I cannot explain to you tonight. The last event that happened that I'm telling you, I did not betray directly with this. I want it to be recorded and remembered by all of us. There was a day that I was seated at my office. He called me. I left my office and went to Twah Street, right to office. So he wanted to put his driver down in the car. I said, what is he? He said, I want us to talk. I said, no, the driver cannot leave. The driver is still living his witness. So he told me, my brother, we are not contesting again. I said, wow. He said, we cannot keep fighting. We cannot keep fighting and losing the battle. Our brothers have talked to us. They talked to us, he's talking about we were not involved. I was not involved. I didn't sit in the meeting. He said the discussion had gone 99.9%.
When you say your
so what I want you to do is
Shut on, hold on. Let him learn.
I mean, see you.
We're talking about Honorable Yelu. You shut on, hold on. Let him learn. Let him dumb.
Say our brother has talked to. I just want for him to make it clear which brother you're talking about.
That's why I said that he learn. You will do a follow-up question. That will not call him up. Go ahead, Mr. Yelu. Mr. Yomi, you protect it.
So is he saying I said brother?
No, he will ask the follow-up question. Just go ahead. Because I don't want us to lose the thought.
Because we don't got
all right, so
I mean, see you.
My man, hold on, please.
Okay, don't the driver did not get down. And then he said, we have concluded the VP, myself, involving other prominent sons and daughter of Lima, which concluded already. So I want you to talk to your guys so that they see you can convince them so that we don't contest. He named 2 persons in the car. He said, you need to call them. I will not call their names now. But if anybody come and put up a challenge, they need to be called. So I told him, why you are saying we already registered is a risky venture. He said, my man, you don't. I said, driver, are you listening? He said, yes. I said, if you already change this particular gear, I will not follow you. If we change the particular gear, I accept that we will not contest it. If we change the particular gear, I will not follow you. That was our agreement. I very said, no, my man, I will not change. In fact, as we speak, 4% are coming from Nima to want you so you can go meet the vice president. I said, who are the 4 persons? He named Oliver, he named 2 Nights, and he named one Sam Gann from Campbell, and he talked about Harrison Bone. He said, as we speak, they are already around. You will soon see them. So they came, we went there. And how it happened, the discussion, they used my phone. We called him to confirm from the vice president's house. He said, Kevin, you are there. You still thinking that I'm not telling the truth? So from this point, the discussion was like, we're not contesting again. And I told him, if you teach that decision, I will not follow him. So why would you tell me that I betrayed somebody? I did not betray. I was betrayed. I was betrayed because when you make commitment and then you change the commitment, without even consulting the person that you made a commitment with, you are a betrayer. I want to really make this thing very clear in Nema. People calling me betrayer. I never betray anybody. I never flip-flop from one political party to another like others. You can start naming some of you who say they betray the parties they are served, the political leaders they are served in Liberia. Just for 25 up to today. I still supported, but the only political party I'm part of is PDP. I never joined any political party. So how do you consider me as a betrayer always in Nima? Somebody calling me betrayer. So CEO, I am not a betrayer. If there is any group of people that can say I betray and they want us to stay on your platform, I'm prepared for us to do so. So I'm not a betrayer. Then the one I have to do is support my brother, supporting my brother. You and I have no problem. He's a brother of mine. We are related from Florida. He's related to my wife. He and myself had never had any major difference besides this particular decision. Let's take and remain. That's the only difference we have. When we see, we can speak. But he has not told me of a renewed ambition for any position. And even if he will tell me that he has a new ambition for a position, I will have to think. But I'm supporting now, and I'm not planning to support him tomorrow because he betrayed me and then made me to look like a betrayer to the rest of the country. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Yomi, let me say thank you tonight for that, explanation. Because from 2025, I know you before even all politics. You guys were our big brother back then. We were still playing around Gapley. So I knew you for some time now and coming to politics when you guys took over District Number 4 as the first seated lawmakers. I mean, the Honorable Yellow Camp. And coming up to the point of where we are right now, that explanation alone, it makes the clarity. But Shelton had a follow-up questions, and after that, we'll proceed strictly to our previous discussion. Shelton, can you ask a follow-up question to our guest?
Your guest said when Honorable Yelu met him.
We're not getting you.
You're not getting me?
All right, go ahead.
You hearing me now?
Go ahead, sir.
He said, according to him, he said when Honorable Yelu met him and told him that they were transitioning to somebody, to go meet somebody, to support somebody. I want to know who's the person that he said they were going to support. That's the question I wanted to ask.
So now, point of information. I did not say, you told me that he and I were going to meet somebody for a discussion. No. I said the discussion for a support to somebody has been reached 99.9% by him.
Who the person?
He alone from our team, the portion has reached 99.9% by he alone to support program.
Oh,
The
okay.
one I had to do is going to meet the VP was for 4 person from Nima to join me so that we can go make sure to talk to the VP house to go discuss. Initially, we are not reached the point where he called me and said the thing has reached 99.9%. They moving to go to the vice president house along with other and 4 other persons happened earlier before he came back to say we have reached 99.9%. So that point that he told me was going, that we are reaching 99, it was not a point that he was asking me we're going to have the portion, we are going to meet this person. No. The point that we want to meet somebody happened even before we register. It happened before we register, but when we register, everybody said that it was all to do with contesting. Until we came now later on and said he had reached a arrangement 99.9%, he's not contesting. As you convince some of the people on the team, most of the people on the team, so that nobody will see him as a candidate. That's there where I'm saying he reached 99.9%, and he told me, and we have witness who was in the car he's driving. At that point, we never needed to go meet anybody again. He already concluded on who he's supposed to support, which was Sugar at the time.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Yomi. So let me take you back to where you just said concerning Honorable Yelu concerning Honorable you.
Shadow, can you go closer
You
to
are coming
your
in distorted
yeah?
though.
Can you go closer? We're not getting you. Or use your computer. I don't know where you are.
I'm very closer.
Yeah, but echo coming from you is that there's a monitor somewhere. Go
I
ahead.
got no idea. Are you guys getting me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was saying, taking
Sure.
back to where you just said, Honorable Yelu met you. He found direction where you guys going, or you guys not you guys, but he according to you, you concluded that you were already 99% of why he was going. So coming back from that background, I want to ask you this question: do you see Honorable Yelu to be a patriotic or realistic politician, or you see him to be somebody who a scammer?
I don't want to use your choice of word because in the first place, Yellow is an elderly person to me. He's a family person. Uh, Somebody being patriotic is somehow relative, especially in the Liberian politics. Most of those you see in the Liberian politics who present themselves as being patriotic, they are patriotic today based on certain convenience. And tomorrow they'll be unpatriotic because of certain reasons. So I see him as a typical Nigerian politician. I see him as the ordinary Liberian politician who will say this is good today and tomorrow at a certain point when it's too dead, they will still come back to place what we destroyed yesterday, what it contained yesterday. And I can give you instances that will make me to say it's a typical Liberian politician. Liberian politicians will say this is bad today. Tomorrow, Liberian politicians say this is good today. Just typical example happened with the jumping over of the body of Senator Johnson. Our team condemned it. We condemn it to the letter, and the recordings are available. We condemn it, but do you know today that our team is the one that is facing it? None of us from our team used to respect what they call God fellowship in name. But
Mr. Yomi,
today, my former
Mr.
team is the one that is pushing the God fellowship, and they take it to be like it's the best thing that ever happened in Lima. So I
Mr.
can tell you, I will not use a choice of word, but I will tell you that he's a typical Nigerian politician.
Mr. Yomi, you don't have to use my choice of word. I just asked you a simple question. Yeah, you just alluded to what I just said. In Liberia, there are politicians. Why when they say this today, they don't do it. in the instance of Honorable Yeru, because I'm specific about Yeru because you worked with him before. He pledged his support to Honorable Koga before, and as we stand, I do believe that he still support Honorable Koga. That's why I'm asking you. I was very specific that looking at the circumstances, somebody that you are worked with before over the period of time, do you see him to be somebody who can say things today and do different things? That's why I was very specific. I was not talking about how somebody joined over their body.
But I was only giving you an analogy of what really happened. I'm telling you, I'm giving you an example of how Liberian politicians behave. Meaning that they will say something is wrong yesterday, they will say it's good today. All the people he just name me, like the honorable you. He started from a party. He started from a political party. Is he still in a political party?
So for what I'm hearing from you, Mr.
So if you tell me somebody is patriotic, yes, patriotic is relative in Liberian politics. So I'm just trying to open your minds that he's a typical Liberian politician. Sometimes they go for what is generally good, and sometimes they go for what benefits them.
Okay. So that means
that's exactly what I'm saying.
That means Mr. Yeru goes for what benefit him, according to what you said.
Shut up. The man has
I didn't say.
Let's not go back and forth. Mr. Yomi, hold on.
I didn't say you don't go for what benefits him. I'm saying, I said Liberian politicians are people who say this is X today and tomorrow sometimes they say it's Y. And I was just giving you an example that we condensed certain things yesterday and we're praising it today. So how do I say this person is 100% dead and this person is not 100% dead when I got instances? Do you want me to say be naming instances?
Honorable Yelu, sorry, Honorable Yomi, let me say thank you. Shekon, the questions has been answered. Let us not be going back and forth with it. I beg you.
I know where Yomi coming from. Yomi can answer already. Tell me.
My man, don't get out of my people. That move to a Nima candidate. They may already answer your question. All right. Honorable Yelu, come on. Honorable Yomi, sorry. It's not making me to forget my thought. Mr. Yomi, let me say thank you. I continue to say that to you always. Now, we are in Nimba. Now, that's a district number 4, our previous discussion. And now, since I have other colleagues here, I will stay back and allow them to ask you. I know you told me about your time. I will allow them to ask you one questions. If we still have time, we will maybe come up with another question. So let's start with OP. OP, we are in district number 4 now. We passed Nema. He has answered those questions about Nema County. So where we are at district number 4. So it's over to you. You can ask him one question. If we still have time to offer us, we'll come back with another round of questions.
Yeah, good evening, Honorable Kelvin. I'm OP Willie. Welcome to Twah.
Long time. It's nice seeing you.
Yeah. I know. Happy to see you too. Welcome to RiverSide Talk, Twah River. This is where we discuss District 4 and the rest of Liberia. Having to be opportune to be one of the panelists always on this show. And we're happy to actually see you, but we are doing some work somewhere that our boss making will have some meetings. I had to escape from the meeting just to come and speak to the team. However, I think our people are asked most of the questions. I'm concerned about education. I want to know, the Honorable Garrison Yelu, I know you are fully supporting him. And you are Team Dole, always I can see on the Facebook. What are the opportunities you want to provide specifically for district number 4 students at the various universities? And what are your plans for 2029 in terms of the district? And where are you leaning politically? That's my first question.
So Obi, you were coming in distorted. Actually, I didn't get your point correctly.
All right, thank you. I said, politically, where are you leaning? currently, and what are your plans, or what are you doing for the students, in university students for our district? Or you are waiting for 2029 to come before you're doing impact? What are those things? Like, interest in education. What are your plans in dollar? What are your plans for the district specifically? I'm not on my name as a whole, but I live for the district.
So when you say when you people, who are you?
My man, the man tell you that you will kill.
Are these
So,
you?
Obi, for clarity, right? Before you came in, on Mr. Yomi said, for now, he is not on the camp of Broda. He said that earlier before you joined us. So when you say you people, it kind of like he's not in our mood. He said it earlier.
Thank you. All right. Then I think I have to catch myself. Let me rest myself yet until I can hear from the others. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Sorry for jumping in.
It's over to you. Your question. Tell on who you allow your network stable. Franklin, your question. One question on district number 4.
Okay. Honorable Yomi, sorry. I must say thank you for your honest explanation. When someone is very earnest in dealing, I like to deal with such person. And sorry, our questions are not meant to demoralize you or to make you look bad to the public. We are only doing it to make others understand and for all of us to know how we are working together for the good of our district and our country and Liberia at large. One thing that I really want you to be clarity on that I asked and they will not really explain was the working relationship that the VP now have or has with Garrison, Koga, and maybe let's say for now Wemope because he too will have a problem, but that one was resolved. All of us saw, and this for as our brother said again, I did not see you doing that comparison analysis with Garrison, Gompu, and Ernest. So if you can just throw a bit light, then we move on. Thank you.
Mr. Yomi, can you hear him?
So you said the relationship among the Vice President, Wemope, Honorable Yelu, and Koga, right?
Yes.
Relationship.
Okay, so I don't want to speak for other people, but I can tell you the relationship between the Vice President and Honorable Wemope is very cordial, is good, because I was involved with the reconciliation. We sat down and talked with the and even the climate of the reconciliation I was there. I think that relationship is cordial. The relationship between Koga and the Vice President, we see it exactly every day, we hear about it every day. So I would not want you to know something that you already know is open and want me to say more than that. But I can tell you the relationship with the Vice President and Koga, I'm not close to Koga since the election in 2025 that some of us supported Koga. I have not been to his office. I don't call him and I don't go to him. So I don't know the relationship with the Vice President. The only thing I can hear him coming out against the Vice President, like when the Vice President went to Washington, he went there and said to me, when the Vice President two maternity team every day, he said, for you, I am not close to Blue. I think Blue one time, since 2025, I met him one time, just from my office, a week before last, or 3 weeks ago. I met him, we spoke and we passed. I do not know his standing, I don't know his relationship with the Vice President. What I do know is he's the first person in Lima, he's the only person in Lima who is cooking every day. The ratings are something that we see every day. So if the relationship was 100% perfect, I don't think he will be thinking that you'll be speaking the way he speaks, you'll be writing the way he writes. But I can tell you the relationship between the vice president and woman pay is cordial. The relationship among the other guys, I don't know because I'm not close to Koga nor Yellow.
Okay. We're not close to Koga and Yellow.
And you want me to talk about the
very good analysis.
difference
I want you to tell
between
me
yellow leadership.
yes.
And Gompo Kagon, Honorable Kagon leadership and honest, right?
Yes.
Very good.
Okay, so here is the issue. I know much about Yelu's leadership. From 2012 to 2018, Yelu served as representative. We did what we could. There are a lot of projects we did in this report. And some of the projects like the Belvonwe Town Hall, I am the one who took the material from Twah and we built it. Even in Sololi, we did similar thing there. We did a whole lot of projects. We gave scholarship to university students across the country from hearing from District 4. That I know about. We could not give overseas scholarship for master or one of you that I can remember. I don't have any record to that, but I can remember, to be frank. But for giving financial aid to students in Liberia, in the universities, and sometimes even in high schools, we did all those things. We built clinics in Lima, in District 4, in Bende, we built clinic in Vayengle, we built market in Vayengle. Those projects that we did during our period were there. Our leadership is something that I cherish, and I think it was okay. But the power that be at the time did not really wanted, or they never wanted us to continue. So we left the stage. All right. Gompo Kagon King. Gompo Kagon, between Gompo Kagon and Honest, there are two distinct characters. There are two distinct personalities. Like from the onset, I said I will come with objectivity. Gompo Kagon comes with humanity. Gompo Kagon is down to earth. Gompo Kagon is somebody who feels like a peer, like an equal. Unlike Honest Mansi, the present representative, who is the big, proud, who sees other people lower than him. They are two different characters. But there's certain thing that you cannot take from Ernest. Ernest is somebody that has promoted education in District 4 more than anybody. I give him plus. I give him 80 to 90% in that one. Nobody, no lawmaker in District 4 can be compared to Ernest. I give him a plus for it. I'm proud that we have a lawmaker that is promoting students, that is promoting not just Liberia students, not schools in Liberia, but outside Liberia. He's doing extremely well. I don't think Gompo Kagon reach that goal when it comes to giving scholarship and sending children out of Liberia for education. They are two distinct characters. But for the tangible projects, there are growing numbers of pronounced projects in the school right now. The only thing I cannot say is which of these projects finished, what level it has reached, and how many of these projects be services back to the people of the school. I cannot say that because I cannot go everywhere. But I do believe that those projects are not completed yet. So I cannot compare him for now with Yelu because Yelu completed a lot of projects that I can list. Gompo 2 completed projects that I can list. But for Marcia, for now, there are a lot of projects that are initiated. And I cannot see anyone that are finished. If those projects are completed, we can tell you that he's doing well with infrastructure development. So the three of them are distinct characters. They all play their role, and they setting things for District 4 that you cannot take away from them. But there is a serious problem that I want to raise here tonight. Sending people at the tertiary level to go and advance themselves is very good. But if we abandon the primary and the secondary schools in our district, we collapse totally. The foundation of our education starts from the primary level before reaching to the secondary and the tertiary. So I want you to please give me just short time. Let me raise serious issue right now. In our district, we got 3 high schools. And those high schools, the model high school is the Gatlin Public School. Gatlin Public School, right now as we speak, they has been undermined. And I will give you reasons, tangible reasons, if you want to do a research, follow this thing I'm about to see. Because we cannot send people out of the country to go learn. We cannot send people to Zion, University, and all the other areas in the children back home that are supposed to get the foundation are not learning anything better. Last year, the DO asked the registrar for Gatlin Public School not to register any high school student. But because the school administration never wanted it to happen, they refused, and I think they registered only 8. For years, Gatlin Public School has not produced any graduate. For years, Gatlin Public School at all has not produced any graduate. Gatlin Public School is not a fitting, a very good high school, but we created another high school in District 4. You have 1 room, you cannot be key. But you decided to build 3-4 rooms, and those rooms, nobody there to occupy the rooms. So here is the issue. I did education, and I know the importance of having qualified teachers. This is totally out of politics. And I do believe the representative of the district is supposed to know these things. There is no mathematics instructor now in Gatlin Public School. The only volunteer they call Saint Gonkanu is not teaching there now because he's not being paid. There is no chemistry instructor in Gatlin Public School now. The only economics instructor for Gatlin was just transferred to Vangley. Human Gate was just transferred to Vangley. Biology instructor is not there right now. Patrick Kago was helping and he's not where he's sitting now. There is no geography instructor there. So why will you have 3 high school, quote unquote 3 high school that you don't have instructors and you still want to? Something needs to be done. Something seriously needs to be done. There is an instructor called George Lampion. He came with a letter to be teaching at the Gatlin Public School. When he came, he was sent straight to Vangley. He has BSc in mathematics. One Lincoln Kalua came. He came with AA, history or geography. He was teaching that they transferred him to Bona. One William Zube came with BSc in history and geography. The DO transferred him as well. Jonathan Goma got C certificate. He was trained to operate computer because Gatlin was given computer by the government. They took him from there and sent him to London. A CC language art instructor, Mike Gimpin, he was just transferred from there to Berkeley. Like I said initially, Freeman Gay was transferred to Vangue. So how do you want your model high school to be effective when you transfer almost everybody else? And you coming in with somebody who did primary education to be vice principal. So these are things that we need to look at, honestly. And you see, transfer in education is when you notice that you get more weight in this place and instructors are there for certain areas, you send the other instructor to other places so they can fill again. So now the school in District 4 that is much preferred as a high school now is Vangue Public School. Just from what I told you about all of the transfer. One thing again you should know is the yearly DO conference that in the district has been sent to Vangue. Vangue is the one that hosts it. Each time the CEO is in the district now, he's being taken straight to Vangue. But let's be real, let's be objective. The biggest community and the biggest school you call in your district is almost like it doesn't fit to even be junior school now. You can do your own survey, CEO and co-host. If everything I mentioned here today are not true, so we cannot just be pushing people going for tertiary education when the backing, the foundation is rotten, is bad. The representative needs to step in. He needs to talk to the DEO. You cannot transfer everything to one school and leave the other school empty. So when it comes to education, yes, the representative is doing well at the higher level, but he needs to look under him. He needs to send people to ask his DEO whether those schools, those high schools we have in the district are capable to tutor our children, to prepare them. So this is the issue I really wanted to raise about the school.
All right.
For our role.
Okay, go ahead. Go. So Mr. Yami, let me hold you right there for now. You will end your thought and then we will wrap it up. But those concerns that you just raised, I know Joy Kabir did biology and chemistry and was assigned at Gapley Public School, and he was a part-time teacher at Gapley Mission. Similar issue we're facing with Gapley Mission right now when it comes to the teaching staff and things. So it kind of like quite, alarming to me that the public school that we thought to have had most of those institutions, most of those instructors there is now facing a similar issue. Is quite concerning. And I know Franklin is following, Opid is following. So definitely we will send our team down to Gapley, hopefully in a week to be able to get our own fact-finding mission. But let me say thank you for bringing that here. And I'm glad. Right now, we got a lot of people following, a lot of people watching. They're hearing it. And the comment section is back and forth. So thank you for that notice, for that information. So, well, folks, those of you that are following us, it is the Twah River platform. We are here tonight in conversation with Mr. Kelvin Yomi, a permanent son of District Number 4. And we started with Nimba. We are in district number 4, and we end up with Liberia. So if you have questions, comment, please send in the comment section. Now, Mr. Yomi, you are in speech, and I hear you back. So let's end your thought, and then we will move to Mr. William for his question, and then we'll take leave of you for tonight. Mr. Yomi,
yes, so I was still talking about development in the district.
Yeah.
I talk about the roads. Our roads are a bit better, but there needs to be attention be placed on our bridges. I heard that the government will be facing some of the bridges, especially the bridge between Dole and Beverly. The bridge before you enter Gapley. So if we can leave all of these bridges and if we go to face bridge beyond them, will still not be opening the district. So I heard that the Gapley, the representatives said that bridge will be fixed. I want to appeal to him that we all put together to face the bridges on the main road from Campe all the way to Brooklyn before central government comes in. Because the facing we're talking about, most of the bridges are not concrete bridges. They are bridges that you can put log and plant. So if we will leave the bridges right there and go beyond with building materials too, we should know that it will not be too good. So he needs to look at those things, please. For development, I said initially he's doing his best. And the district is big. For the health sector, we see almost all of the Bay project, it was initiated by Yelu. The Vine project initiated by Yelu. Gape Health Center initiated by the same Yelu. So government is continuity. All those who taking credit to this started from a 14 lay by Yelu. So we want them to continue to complete it because wherever they stop, another person will pick it from there. But in general, District 4 is relatively calm. Politically, District 4 is relatively calm. You do not hear about aspirants, somebody thinking of running. Nobody is questioning the president don't make much. Huh?
No, I thought you run into. I thought you contested.
I'm running your time?
No. I said I thought you.
Who is contesting me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will respond to that. So, like I was saying, our district has been marked by controversy. Our district has been marked by electoral controversies. For the past 2 successive elections, we've had controversy in our district. And after the election, especially this one, our district has become calm. Nobody talks much. Nobody talks bad about the representative. But that doesn't mean there is no opposition. Other districts around are showcasing their opposition. So when you look at it, it's an added advantage to the present lawmaker. Once people are not coming or it means they don't want to work with you. Once people are not speaking against you publicly, it means they don't want to work with you. But you should not take that as an advantage to belittle them. I'm saying this because I saw a post some time ago. People from a camp started referring to me as someone that is playing me. I didn't support in 2023. Your people said it would kill me. They said, hold on. After the election, we share the same community. Your child and my child in the same school. You've never placed a call to me one day. My child served as dues for school, for the class your son was in. You did not show that a constituent of your district dues a school. You and myself have never had any talk politically. So why will you say I am playing cat and rat game? Had I ever told you that I would support you? I support the vice president 100%. But it doesn't automatically make me to support you. So these are things that he needs to know. The supporters are people who makes people to go away. They will just look in your face and say this person is running. My knees spread all over that I'm running. But I am saying it today here. Though every human being is somehow a political person, but that is not my ambition. I have not thought of it, and I am not dreaming about it, though no one knows tomorrow. But if you have an ambition to aspire for certain position, it's a different case. And if you are not aspiring or having ambition and people try to teach you every now and then, it's not a good thing in politics. You don't create enemy for yourself. But I think my brother is creating more enemy for himself. In the way District 4 is silent, there's a saying that easy water runs deep. It doesn't mean politicians or oppositions are not there. He needs to wake up. District 4 is not just for anybody. And lastly, to talk about District 4. You know, we all come from settlement in District 4. We all listen to our people in District 4. Like I said initially, that our entire school system is focusing on English, which does not have any justification. I am about to say another one again. We have 21 communities in Florida. We have 20 some communities in Bio. Those places have competent and capable children too. So if you think that you cannot make friends with them and you will all come from them, you will stay. So on this platform, I can say I'm not supporting Honest. I don't wish to support him. I will support a candidate from Floor or from Bio. Because they too deserve it too. Floor and Bio deserve representation too. And we will take the lead to talk to our people. If the needed things are not done, we will talk to our people so that they will know that we need representation too. So I rest my case with the District 4 issue.
All right, thank you very much,
Thank you.
Mr. Calvin Yomi. Thank you for your deliberate information here tonight. I know you were very much conscious about your time, and I want to say thank you for affording us your time here tonight. But before we take our parting comments from you, OP, do you still have questions? All right, give me one question, please. He said he's done with district number 4, so I don't know why the question coming from. Then go back to hit the wrap up for tonight.
Yes, I'm happy that our brother is here. You know, in politics, when you express your feeling and make the person who is in leadership to make some decisions. My first question, I had 3 questions for him. I will ask everything and he can take a time to respond. August 22nd will be the district sitting. Yeah, August 22nd will be the district sitting in Belegli. Are you willing to go there to sit with the representative to flag out all the issues that you have brought to our attention tonight? That's my first question. My next question to you is, what contribution have you made besides you're working with Honorable Garrison, you personally, to benefit the district, and what is your plan for the district as well? That's my next question. And my last question is, what is your prediction for 2029? Will Marcy win? If no, who are the serious contenders you think will go against him? That's my question. Thank you.
Okay, so the first one is
the district
sitting in Belegli, August 22. I think today is August 17. So I have not received any invitation to go to Belegli.
Okay.
So I will not go to Belegli.
No invitation.
I don't just move uninvited. But once the time is there, the needed time comes, we will have to see. So contribution, my personal contribution. And before I even came closer to Delu, Gapley time was the time that I served as development chairman. I have former commissioners in all as my deputy. We built community toilets. We built town hall, and we did a whole lot of things in Gapley.
All right.
When I moved to work at the Capitol building, before I could work at the Capitol building, I was the head for the Jungle Water Scholarship. I placed more than 3-4 citizens from Gapley on our very scholarship.
Okay.
And they benefited. They graduated. When we lost election in 2017, I secured a job with the Jungle Water. I employed more than 8 persons from the same district. Now some I still employed. With the same company we're talking about. So I've not had the opportunity in the bigger jobs. When you serve as an office staff, you work at the will and pleasure of the representative. You do not have employment opportunity.
Oh, sure.
But at least the small opportunity I had to hear scholarship, people benefited from it. When I had the opportunity to implore people, I implore people. If somebody want to question me to name people, then I can name people. And so on, they're still working there now. They support Yelu. I don't have a problem because Yelu is a brother. Even at the governance commission, we have to employ some people. So these are things that we do personally. And some of the things we do for people like giving cash, sending people to school, we will not say it all here.
Okay.
But I can tell you from the little thing we get, we've been sharing. District 2029 to 4. I am not God. I cannot predict the future of 2029. So anybody who fights hard, anybody who serves their people rightly, that person will be victorious. Why? It could be the president representative, and it could be any citizen of the district. So that's the answer to your question.
So my follow-up question to that. Yeah, my follow-up question to that before the CEO coming is that we have you supporting the vice president, and in my mind, the vice president is supporting Ernest as well. So how will you reconcile that two? The vice president is supporting him, and the vice president in turn is supporting Marcy or whatever. I don't know what political thing can shift as we progress. So if he is supporting Ernest and they say, you know, from the district, you are a strong man, you have a lot of followers, and this, I want all to go this way. Will you reject that offer? And if you reject it, on what ground?
So here is the case. Politics is dynamics. The game can be changed anytime. I support the vice president 100%. But I think the vice president is somebody who is leading protection. Before I supported him, it was the vice president who engaged me. It was the vice president who told me who did it. The representative in District 4 is not the vice president. I'm saying he's not a representative. Even if there are people closer to the vice president, and you know then that they are stakeholders in the district, and you don't care to talk to them, you feel big to talk to engage them. You use the people to humiliate or to talk to them. And you think that a reasonable person like me will just be forced and constrained to vote for you. I think the vice president can understand. When the time comes, I will post law first. When the time comes, I will post bill first.
Yeah, is there
I will give the reason to the vice president. Huh?
Is there any space in your heart for reconciliation with Marcy?
But you know that I'm a Christian now. Why will I resist reconciliation? I told you initially that I've never been engaged by anybody. I was saying that one time they sent a letter to me. They said there's a reconciliation in Gabby, we need you there. I sent a letter back to honor once I told me, do you know what is called reconciliation? You and somebody live in the same community in New York. You know that your people threaten this person. You never visited me, you never called me, you are not engaged me. And you said that reconciliation should go that way. I didn't go because I know what a true reconciliation that is not a lip service is. But once there's a general reconciliation that has to do with saying the truth and talking to people, seeing you as a friend, as a big brother. We can talk. Nobody can resist reconciliation.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I think CEO.
Folks,
Answer.
folks, want to say thank you here tonight. Thank you very much for following us. And I see your men in the comment section. Melvin Elsua, Denster, Lumpu Quilan, and Kelvin Batua. The rest of the folks want to say thanks for following here tonight. Thanks for your comment.
So now your guys are not sending comment to say I'm biased. So now I'm not biased, right?
No, you're not biased tonight.
Yeah.
So,
Kelvin,
Mr. Yami, I want to say thank you for your time here tonight. I know you got to go to work tomorrow. In the next 2 minutes, can you give us your parting comments, and then we'll take leave of you from here.
CEO, I beg.
CEO, thank you.
I beg. Yeah, CEO, thank you so much. And also, thanks to Kevin. I want to appreciate him while he's here before leaving. Actually, what he said about the public school in Gapley, I'm very shocked to hear it. And Gapley is all of us whom I'm very much saddened to hear that. And I will tell the CEO that we need to do a fast planning. And there is for politics, that is our home, and we pray that the area should be better. So I must commend you, very Kelvin, for giving us such information. I was sharing tears in my heart because our people have a lot in that place. To hear this about the school, the only public school in Gapley, I actually feel bad. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so CEO myself, I have to conclude with this. We just want to be grateful to you, Kelvin, for the information you just provided. You know, I had this friendship with the children from the PYJ University. They always sending me messages from their group chat. And most of them, they are doing medical, some of them, they are doing computer science, they are doing this. I don't even see education.
He
really everybody want to go on the teaching field. And if someone not going to make sacrifice today,
yeah. Going off the line. You're going off.
Come again? Oh, you're going off.
Going off.
Yeah, we don't want to appreciate him. Maybe you following. We don't want to appreciate him for.
All right, hold on. He's back. Okay, go ahead. I think he's having
yes.
Well, folks. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. So, Kelvin, as I was saying, is that we don't want to appreciate you for the information you have provided unto us. I have friends with some of the children from the PYJ University, some of the students. They myself have been talking that they had challenges when it comes to scholarship and all of that from the district. So most of them I told them, okay, just send me your name, your contact, and the courses you're studying. Most of them you see medical science, computer science, this, but you not see somebody doing mathematics, English, and blah, blah, to go back home and help. So I think we have to take the debate to another level. We need to conscientize our people, at least for most of our people to go and do education where they will go back to help the little ones that are there. And we all should be able to help them if we can. Even push the representative harder to invest more into education. That is, if you want to study math, English, you want to do this, to go back and help, we will support you 100%. These things will be better. You got anybody doing accounting and management or public administration, they'll be thinking about coming and living in Monrovia. So most of them, they are not really. So we are calling them tomorrow, they will come on the show so we can ask some of them, they have questions. So they'll be able to help. You don't see somebody doing mathematics. You don't see somebody doing labor. All of them are into the liberal arts and all of that. So with the information provided, we will make a fast funding so we can engage, whosoever we can engage, especially the DO. If possible, we'll bring the DO on the show to ask him why is he doing that. Transferring the people, what are the reasons? You know, so I really appreciate your appearance. And we hope that we have most of the engagement with you more often, even once in a week, to come on the show so we can talk more about the district and Liberia at large. We just want to appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Yami, it's over to you now.
Okay, so CEO, thank you to your co-host. I'm too impressed. I'm happy that I was invited today to speak. I hope it will not be the end.
We're
We
ready.
avail ourselves every time.
I said we're ready to
Hello?
hello, I said for us,
Okay,
we're
so
ready.
we are
Yeah, to talk.
we will avail ourselves every time that we are called by you guys to talk on anything concerning our district. Our district is paramount to us. The issue of our people is what we all want to push continuously. I like to say thank you for this particular this platform. Initially overlooked the platform. I was not following it before, though I have seen it. But when the invitation came to me, I started following all of the videos, to know exactly how people can talk, what can happen. And, I started to know that you guys are doing more than well for our people. Because without you, nobody would have known exactly what's happening in District 4, especially at the Gapley Public School. Besides you guys, many people wouldn't have known some of the things that we say here tonight. Many people won't have known whether we did not betray or you need a rest. But however, I like to say thank you. Continue to sacrifice because I know you are sacrificing for our people and nobody is paying you. God will reward you. So I like to say thank you to the listeners out there, all those following us. Thank you ever so much for your input. District 4 is our district. We believe in the people there, though we don't have political intention. Those who feel that we have political intention will be missing the mark and they will see people that they don't expect to see tomorrow running for position in the district. However, we like to say the best thing we can all do is to unite. You can be in party X and respect somebody in party Y. Politics has nothing to do with somebody being your enemy. Let's build District 4, let's build Nima, and let's build Liberia. Thank you ever so much. Thank you to the representative for being the King Kong for sending our children overseas for scholarship. And thank you too to everybody that listened to us tonight. I'm always waiting to be part of your show. Thank you ever so much.
All right, thank you, sir, brother. Thank you very much for your time here tonight. It is the Twah River platform, like I always said, belongs to all citizens of Twah River, District number 4. Though our panelists, we have some panelists who are not from District number 4, and that's how diverse we are. But most of the time, it's Twah River, and we'll discuss that anytime we call upon you, or you have something to discuss. Our door is open. Thank you for your time here tonight. We'll send our boys on a fast-finding mission to Gapley and its surrounding, and we will make that broadcast live here once we have the team set up. So thank you very much. We'll take a leave of you from here tonight and want to say thank you for your time.
Thank you ever so much.
All right. So
well, folks,
CEO,
I was sitting here tonight on the Twah River platform. It has been a very fruitful discussion with Mr. Kelvin Yomi, the son of District number 4. And a prominent son of District number 4, a former representative staffer, and also now he worked with Governance Commission. So I want to say thank you to those of you that follow us here tonight. I see some new followers. Melvin L. Stewart, a veteran journalist, Denster Vola. That I want to do that. I want to do that movement. Serious member there. For a minute we're here tonight. I want to say thank you to all of you for following us here tonight. All right, gentlemen, let's come home. Our guest is off the show now. So let's first start with Franklin. Franklin, what was your take on the show tonight?
Yeah, okay. Thank you. I think when I saw the brother Melvin Elsua, I think I was impressed. Those some of us are not from the journalistic background. We are just trying our best to have something done. And if Melvin can avail himself at times to even appear on our platform to promote it, I think it will be better. And my own dear brother, Denster Vonle, we are from the Quado at the level University of Liberia. Gusa, and now we have worked together on several projects and other things in our community. If all of them can join us to work, I think it would be better. So I told Brother Kelvin Yomi, I think when I heard about his coming, like what he was saying, I was thinking, so what could be the discussion and other things? But he dived into the discussion, and I like how he laid the premises of the whole discussion, how he came up with the analysis of the three regions of our district. He was now biased. He came up and said clearly what was on his mind. If there is anybody that will come up with a rebuttal tomorrow, that person will also be given a chance to come here to discuss whatsoever they want. Like what he said, we have not been on the same political side when he was heavily supporting the other people. But later on, we all try to come together and see how best we can develop our community. And this platform, we continue to say, is not for any political reason. We are here to support development in our district. We are here to like what we said, Riverside. It is at the Riverside where people discuss whatsoever. No, women will go sit and discuss all the nasty things, all the good things, and then come out with conclusion and comfort themselves and move on. So here we discover this. So Kelvin did well, and the information about the school and how the whole thing have gone one-sided and so I was shocked when I heard it. But again, we will send people to verify this information, and we will. I know this interaction tonight is going to be a heavy debate on Facebook. People are going to carry all around because people from the representative circle will try to defend. But later on, we all will come together and then finalize everything and conclude it. Thank you.
All right, okay, let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you. You know, at Riverside is where all the issues are discussed and resolved. So once we raise the issue, it means that the issue will be resolved. I just want to appreciate our guests for being very professional, not attacking but the issues. That was one of my takeaway. And he's been very honest that when he didn't receive invitation, he's not going to the district sitting. But I want to conscientize him that more often you don't have to get invitation. You have to go and get your own overview and everything that the lawmaker will be reporting on. Then you get a first-hand information. Kevin is somebody who can afford. You can pay his way, go there, find a place to sleep, or even sleep, invite them wherever in the morning, go to the place, sit and listen to the report. Because the lawmaker is accountable to you, and you are the citizen. You voted. Although you didn't vote for him, but the majority voted him, automatically becomes a leader. So you need to go and see what he had done, where he falling short, then you get a point to explain. For me, I don't go by they say, I want to see it myself. So I will appeal to him to make it his duty to go and listen and get all the takeaway. The next time he comes on the table, he'll be able to bring information that we all can fast check. So that is my appeal to him as a brother to him. And he talked about the education is very serious. So CEO, I would suggest that we bring most of the university student leaders from NUSA, especially from the district, because the district is challenged, from other universities, from I think the last time we host our brother from ABC University. So these are people to see who are running by who are doing education, so we can encourage them to return back to help the next generation, because it was other people's sacrifices that make us be able to stand among our friends today. So we have to do the same. So I think we have to turn our eyes mostly on the district, especially university students, to bring them here and hear from them. So we will not get a high school in Gaple that will produce a lot of good people that will go down the drain right before our eyes. So we need to really get involved. If the representative comes back, we need to really hold him. And we can also bring the DO here so they can tell where the issues are. Then we can be able to raise the issue with the government, wherever, whosoever we can talk to help the next generation. For me, that's my takeaway. And I appreciate you for the show tonight. I'm sorry for coming late. I was in a very tense meeting and I just want to come.
All right. So, gentlemen, let me say thank you to all of you here tonight for making it happen. And it's all of us collective effort that we are always here. And, you know, this is the reason that I always like to get, you know, people from District Number 4 on the show. Now, when we get them, we are opportune to get some first-hand information that will lead us to where we can go on a fast-planning mission. And politically, myself here with this Twah River thing, people now take me to be a serious aspiring council in 2029. They started this in 2017. And they have not forgotten yet. They continue to say, oh, they may want to be represented. And people, let me put in a simple Liberian English tonight. I'm contesting for any office position in District Number 4. They want to hire plenty. Our president for the entire District Number 4 stays in here in America. They are also running their show as CEO. So what more do I want? You can't sit down and say I want to become representative. Not all the team people do have political intention. So that's the reality about it. We all got to contribute. And like Kevin appeared tonight, firstly, he said, we all got to contribute differently. And the way you have chosen to contribute, I appreciate it a lot. So it is my contribution and all of us contribution on this platform to make sure that our people get adequate information. Now, when it comes to the issue of the issue he raised about the education or the high school in the district, you know, like I said earlier, we will send people down there. Hopefully, since we have tried to team down on Saturday to be there, they might likely branch back to that Sunday to do some fact-finding because that place is the headquarters. Within that district, in fact, within the Best-Saturday district, one of the oldest high school in that place is Gapley Inland Mission. Gapley Inland Mission is the oldest high school in the entire Saturday district. Next to that, we talk about Kaha, Gapley Public School. Now, Gapley Mission was previously challenged with qualified instructors. And it is through the help of the public school that we used to see some relief going down there because we used to have some instructors who would just go and give their part-time services over there, which was helping us. And it's quite shocking to know that most of those instructors have been transferred. Because I know of a beginning who was one of our beginning who was at the mission there, Joy Kabia, came to California in biology and chemistry in education. And I was told he was at Gapley Public School. I also running services at the mission. Now, Mike Gempi is a veteran educator. He left and went to Nima University, equipped himself, and then he's been transferred to Berkeley. I has been a vice principal for a long time at Gapley. So to be, transparent people is good, but I think that the public schools should have qualified, especially the senior sector. We're talking about senior sector. We should have qualified instructors. This is a science area, biology, chemistry, mathematics. Same thing has been on the educational field for a while. Same that associate for Nima University, not Nima University, I can't associate with Community College. Same is one of the mathematicians that have been for a very long time in that district. For them to not be a gap, and now is quite, I don't know. Still has even thought of better in after all institutions. So the issue he raised when it comes to the education sector tonight is quite alarming, and we will definitely do our groundwork and make sure that we speak to whatever they think about the people. They are network down there because we try at any point in time to even speak to meet some of them network possible. But maybe we will send those guys there to do recording as much necessary so that we get a clear picture of what is going on there. Those institutions should not be left alone. Catholic can never go down to high start to general. No, that's a modern institution. So we will do our funny mission, and I would like to say thank you to all of you here tonight. We all play our part. We all did what we do. And to our followers that follow us here tonight, I want to say thank you for your time. It is Twah River. Please follow us and like our page. And before we leave, we would like to take our team's phone and reactor that will call it for here tonight. Tomorrow.
He talked about the three high school that where and where that Gapley, that Vangley and where.
So we have Gapley Public School, Gapley Eagle Mission High School, and then Vangley.
Oh.
Now, besides that, the rest is a junior high institution.
Okay.
Yeah. So tomorrow, according to our schedule, we will have some guests here tonight from the PYJ Polytechnic. We have district number 4 students who will be here tomorrow as our guests, and we will dive deeper into why they are here and their activities are important as well. So follow us tomorrow, join us tomorrow as we host those brothers and sisters from nearby university. Let's take our music and then we will.
No one don't abone. No one don't yam. It what I must say yo. So let I want quack papa. Yago pepper yego do the poor idea. That was all I yego my baboon. Baby, so they yego pepper woman. I don't come out to hear you on it. And make an I don't come out with my woman. I don't mamma to you. Mantore, give up and the bomb. Now, give a young apple to walk my I don't come out with my young. And Jedu, Tanya,
well, folks, want to say thank you for your presence here tonight. It's a very pleasant time being on your airway here tonight. Sorry for the poor quality of my voice, but it is the people's job. We got to do it. And I want to say thank you to all of you, to our followers here tonight. Thanks to our guests. You know, his explanation here tonight, he was very much objective about what all he said, and it's left with us, the public. And one thing that he touched here tonight that I think it gives more clarity to me is that the issue of he betrayed the Doda movement. He made a very extensive, explanation on that here tonight. Just watch the video. Watch the video, you will get to know what he says or what he says about the quote-unquote betrayal of the Doda movement. And the conversation he raised about making a decision to have support on Rokoga, that decision was already in the making. It was not even already, that decision was at the pipeline because somebody, a confirmed source, has even told me that that discussion was held. And because he never wanted to be present, he left and went Nima, and then 3 other gentlemen from Nima went and joined him and went to the VP house. I've heard that conversation from a confirmed source. So I'm glad he touched all those points here tonight. Just watch the video, you will get to know what all he says. But it has been a very cool show here tonight. And I want to say thank you. Mr. Gammon, do you have anything else?
Yeah, I think we gotta go offline now. It's okay.
All right. So
I just want to say something, but we'll do offline.
All right. So thank you very much. It's a pleasant time being on your airway. We'll be here tomorrow. So our live stream is about to end. I want to say thank you, plenty. Like everyone may say thank you, plenty. Bye from our end.